The adventures you've been imagining. The thrills you've been craving. The moments you've been missing. The vacation you've been looking for is here. Come and take it. Universal Orlando Resort. And now you'll find great memories and great savings when you book your stay at Universal Orlando Resort Hotels.
All right, so by the opening clip, you can tell that I'm doing a presentation on Universal Orlando Resort. And the resort opened in June 7th of 1990, and it opened with these few attractions. One dedicated to Alfred Hitchcock, the classic Jaws ride, which was an epic fail for the first year, so they took it down and redid it. It epically failed once again, and there is another video. Yeah, epically failed, so they kept doing it until they regot it, and then they had Twister, Earthquake, King Kong, and all these different attractions. And the park has grown over time and expanded to these different areas. You got the original studios, you got Islands of Adventure, park dedicated to Harry Potter, City Walk, and Wet n Wild. The first one you have is Universal Orlando, the original park. You have all these different attractions, and coming next, in 2017 actually, you get a Jimmy Fallon ride, where you get to ride through New York with Jimmy Fallon. That's cool. And then you have Fast and the Furious coming. It's going to be pretty cool too. Then you have your Despicable Me, you have your Transformers. What else do they have? They have all these different intellectual properties or IPs that are seen in film, TV, and all that. They have different rides dedicated to that and shows. Next you have Islands of Adventure, which is dedicated to 7 different lands, dedicated to the Marvel superheroes, classic cartoons like Popeye and Rocky and Bullwinkle, which I don't think kids of today know who in the world they are, but they still got them. And they have Jurassic Park, and they also are adding Skull Island from King Kong, and they're having this huge King Kong attraction there coming in 2016, I believe. Then you see the classic Spider-Man ride, Jurassic Park, and the refurbished Hulk coaster. Then you have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, where it takes you into the worlds of Harry Potter and all the different areas of that, and it connects both parks, so it's technically both parks, but it's its own little separate thing, and you're transported to the different parks through the Hogwarts Express. And the 2 main attractions are Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts, and another one, I forget what it's called, but you get to go on these 4D rides that take you through Harry Potter's world. It's pretty neat. First class attractions. Then you have your City Walk, which has the Blue Man Group. Who doesn't love them? And you got this NBC Sports Grill, which has these 3 Jumbotrons, which broadcast live, NBC Sports. And inside you got your bar, you got your restaurant and all that stuff. And then you got other stores and attractions down there, like a mini golf course and all these different rare restaurants. One's called Kettlefish, which has different seafoods and different beef stuff. So you got your hamburgers and all that stuff. And then you have Wet n Wild. You got all your water slides and all that stuff. And it's going to be replaced with an original park called Volcano Bay, which is going to have this massive volcano water slide. It's going to be pretty cool. So, and not only does Universal have all these awesome attractions, they have some awesome events all year round. You have your Mardi Gras. You have your Rock the Universe, which is a Christian concert series. And then you have Halloween Horror Nights, Harry Potter celebration. Then you have all your Christmas events, and currently they're having all their Christmas events, obviously, and that goes till January 2nd. And you have your Grinchmas, which the Grinch takes over Islands of Adventure and turns it into Whoville. Has all these different Christmas events and activities. Then you have your Macy's Holiday Parade at the original studios, where they have all the balloons from the Thanksgiving parade down in New York, and they have them on display and do the actual parade there, so it's pretty cool. And then in the fall, the park transforms into Halloween Horror Nights, the nation's premier Halloween event.
At Universal Orlando Resort, you have this epic vacation destination with dynamic shows, state-of-the-art ride attractions. It's really a place the entire family can enjoy. But in the fall, when the sun goes down, things get a little different, perhaps even a bit darker. That's when we transform Universal Orlando Resort into the premier Halloween event, Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights is the biggest, most immersive Halloween event in the country, if not the entire world.
We've been doing this for 25 years, and all of that experience is going into making this year absolutely incredible.
You can come as a guest during the day and see the park as is, but when the sun sets, the park literally does transform. The heart of the event really is its haunted houses that plunge you 360 degrees into these horrific environments. Our scare zones, which are our outdoor areas where we build new environments that also have really unique characters in them. And also our show content, which is very dynamic theatrical experiences. We have a 25-year history doing this. That's 25 years of creating amazing characters, 25 years of building these horrific realms that our guests experience year after year. People want to be scared. It's why people go to horror films or watch a scary TV show. Halloween Horror Nights really is living a horror film from the time you walk into our gate to the time that you leave. Around every corner, around every turn, we're going to be right there to scare the daylights out of you. Every year we're finding more and more ways to scare our guests. And for the 25th, you're not going to want to miss what we have in store.
So, like you said, that you're celebrating 25 years of the event. They've featured many different houses and properties, and they also have these characters called the icons. You have your usher down there, the director, caretaker, Bloody Mary, Fear, Lady Luck, Chance, Storyteller, Cindy, Eddie, and the ringmaster, Jack. Jack presented this year's event, and had different properties and different movies and TV shows, from The Walking Dead to Freddy vs. Jason, The Purge, Insidious, and American Werewolf in London. They had original content based on the icon, which was Jack. Then they had one about his brother Eddie and Run, Body Collectors, which are these weird-looking doctors that feed on the dead. And then they have Asylum in Wonderland, which is a mock-up of Alice in Wonderland put in a 3D world. And next year, in 2016, their dates are September 16th through the 31st. And rumor has it that they're going to be bringing in Killer Clowns of Outer Space. I don't even know what that is, but apparently it's like a cult classic. So that's pretty much Halloween Horror Nights. It's pretty cool because they bring these movies to life, so you feel like you're walking into it. They put Kings Island to shame, pretty much, with their first-class entertainment there. And for booking, just pretty much go to their website, www.universalorlando.com, or I guess mail, if you guys still do that, to that. Call them if you still do that. So that's how you get to book to the Orlando Universal Resort, and that's pretty much the Universal Orlando Resort in a nutshell.